In this video, I compare three of Ghana's biggest networks to find out which one is best for you. This comparison will be based on four categories: call quality, affordability, customer care, and internet speeds. Let's come to the call quality. With call quality, I realized according to my tests that Vodafone had the best call quality and reliability. Whenever someone calls me just once, they always reach me on my Vodafone. Also, the calls always sounded clearer and better as compared to the other networks. Airtel Tigo also comes in as a second. Almost every time, someone has to call me just once. 9 out of 10 times, they call me once and they reach me, and the call sounds fairly good. But with MTN, almost always, someone has to call me more than once before reaching me. Like 6 out of 10 times, the person calls more than once before reaching me, and the call quality is not up to the level of Airtel Tigo and Vodafone. It always has a lower quality, and even sometimes the call ends even though you've not finished and no one has hung up. People also receive messages that my phone is switched off or they can't reach me. Now let's come to the affordability. With affordability, I realized the cheapest was Airtel Tigo. I made a call to another network with each of the networks for 1 minute, and I realized the cheapest was Airtel Tigo, as they deducted 0.1116 Ghana cedis. The most expensive was Vodafone, which deducted 0.2773, or at least that's what they said they would deduct. But I calculated how much they are deducted, and I realized they deducted 0.0003 cedis more than what they had told me they deducted. So this may seem insignificant, but as I make many calls and they deduct these little coins, I may end up with spending more than I actually spent. So I think Vodafone should be more honest about how much they have actually deducted, because they actually show you how much they've deducted to 4 decimal places, and it was not right. They had actually deducted 0.2777, but I was told they deducted 0.2774. So Vodafone, if anyone from Vodafone is listening, please try and be more honest, or explain to me why 0.003 pesos of my money is gone. So now let's go on to the affordability of data bundles. Here is a table comparing each of these networks and their data bundles. You'd realize that Airtel Tigo has no time limit except for their monthly and night bundles. And the monthly bundles too, you'd realize that Airtel Tigo is way cheaper than the rest. But you should also keep in mind, Airtel Tigo has only 3G, but the rest have 4G and 3G capabilities. So Airtel Tigo is the cheapest, and Vodafone is the next cheapest. Vodafone also comes with 4G, but it is way cheaper than MTN when it comes to the prices of data bundles. But let us contrast the data prices with the speeds. When you bring in the internet speeds, you realize that MTN can justify them being more expensive in the data aspect, because their internet speeds are far above what Vodafone or Airtel can give you. Airtel is for people who just browse slightly on the internet and social media. If you are someone who likes to download a lot, you shouldn't think about Airtel Tigo at all. But for most people, Airtel Tigo will be quite good since you get reliable 3G services, which is okay for browsing and social media. But for those of us who need the maximum speeds to download big files and don't care about how much we spend, MTN is our best bet, because MTN gives you the greatest speeds. According to my speed test, MTN was ranging from around 90 megabits per second to 16 megabits per second on 4G. This is because they have 4G Plus, which is like 10 times faster than normal 4G. But Vodafone just has normal 4G, and so they can't compare themselves when it comes to speed to MTN. And you'd realize this when you compare the maximum speed I got on MTN, which is 90 megabits per second, to Vodafone's 25 megabits per second. Yes, the fastest I got on Vodafone was 25 megabits per second, and the lowest was 0.66 megabits per second. But with Airtel Tigo, it always gave me something around 2 megabits per second. So for those who want the best speeds, it's MTN. So internet, MTN always reigns, but it doesn't reign in affordability. It reigns in internet reliability and also speeds. With Vodafone, one thing you should also note is that their 3G actually tends to be faster than their 4G. Since they switched on their 4G, people have been complaining and complaining all over social media. Even some celebrities like Yvonne Nelson are actually deciding to switch to another network. She says she's switching to the best. I don't know the network she's calling the best, but I think it is MTN. And she claims Vodafone doesn't care about their customers. I think this is just because their internet speed has not been very good since they switched to 4G. This is actually quite surprising since many thought Vodafone switching on 4G would actually make their internet better. But then it became worse since they started using 4G, and people have been complaining, and Vodafone find themselves always apologizing online. So to test customer care, I set my phone to give me only 2G and called each of these networks to see how fast they can solve my problem and also how polite they are in presenting themselves while solving my problem. In my call with Vodafone, I realized the operator or the representative was quite polite and calm and spoke to me as if my issue was of the utmost importance. And I've realized this whenever I call Vodafone. They treat the issue as if this is the greatest issue they have. And there was a time I even called them concerning a specific area, and they actually brought engineers there and called me to find out how it's improving. And they came and solved my problem directly. I have not had this experience with any of the other networks, but this was quite good from Vodafone. But then during this particular call to test customer care for the video, it kept quite long, around 6 minutes. But this was because she was trying to find out if it was their fault, and I had to give her a nudge in the right direction, and then she was able to tell me where to go on my phone to be able to switch it from only 2G to 4G and 3G.
Is there any setting I can change, or because I think one of my siblings was playing with the phone, so maybe there's a setting they changed that has restricted me to only 2G or something.
Okay, that's all right. So you'd have to go to settings on your phone. Okay.
Okay.
With MTN, I realized they found my problem almost immediately and showed me exactly where to go to solve the problem. But the rep was a bit fast in his presentation and his speech overall. And I think this is because MTN has more customers and then they want to satisfy everyone as quick as possible.
It could be from the settings. Kindly visit settings after talking to me and locate network access mode.
Okay.
Okay. When you go
With Airtel Tigo, the experience wasn't very good. The first rep told me, yes, the first rep because I called twice. She told me I should restart my phone and I told her, oh, I'd restarted it multiple times. And I even asked her if there's a setting I can change to fix it. She said no, there's no setting. I should just restart my phone and to work. She was quite rude in my opinion. Is there any settings I can change to be able to fix it? Hello? Okay. Thank you very much. I called a second time and I didn't even have to wait. It almost immediately took me to another rep and I didn't have to tap in English and all those things. It took me directly where I wanted to be. And then I was talking to a rep who also immediately found my problem. So the first call with Airtel Tigo wasn't very good, but the second call was quite great. But then I deducted points from Airtel Tigo because the first person was not competent in my opinion. So when I'm grading these three, for the customer care, I think Vodafone would have gotten an A+, but then I'm giving them an A- because they were not able to detect the problem immediately. MTN is getting an A, not an A+, because the guy was a bit fast, and I am giving Airtel Tigo a C. It's just a pass because I had to call more than once to find my solution. and the first rep was not competent. I think she didn't even know that there's a setting you can change, because I asked her and she said there's no setting you can change, but the second person was able to show me my problem and I solved it. So in conclusion, all these networks have the areas they reign. For affordability, it's Airtel Tigo without a doubt. If you just want a normal service and you want to pay as low as possible, Airtel Tigo is your best bet. But for those who are looking for the maximum internet speeds and don't care how much they are paying for it, it's MTN. Those of you too who want the best call quality and don't care how much you are paying for it, it's Vodafone. For customer care, MTN would win over Vodafone just because I had to speak for a longer time on Vodafone, 6 minutes, than MTN, which was just 3 minutes, to be able to find my solution. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the thumbs button, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!